Hey everybody, it's last day of November. I'm back out at this field, at this spot, searching around this old cabin and barns. Finally got something to get halfway excited about. I mean, I've been dry for 2 hours, but you can see from right here in the holes another one of those round buttons. Except this one's I've heard these called a Zouave button, among other things, but you can see barely. My last one I found out here was flat with the shank sticking off of it. This one, on the other hand, has the shank, I don't know if you can see it right there, but the shank is down inside of the button itself. So that gave me a pretty good hit. It told me it was deeper than it was. I guess my MXT was a little bit confused by the size, but that's definitely a 19th century find out on this spot. If I could just get onto some coinage before the 1940s, that would be pretty awesome. But anyway, pretty cool find for a good old spot. Gonna keep on looking. All right, everybody, it's Kentucky Shooter. I'm out here at the old home site. It's on a farm of a family friend, and it's part of Mason's family. It's my buddy Mason, and we're trying to think of a metal detecting name for him. So I told him I'm gonna call him Kentucky Pull Tab, I think. But this is our first official time out swinging, and we've been here all of 10 minutes. And Mason found his first wheat penny just right off the bat, just like that. And that's only the second coin he's ever dug. 1951D. So how about that, Mason?
I think it's cool.
He likes it. He's got Mason's hunting with got a little Ace 250 that I picked up from him in town. Got a good deal on that for him. So he's working on a $100 investment.
Yeah.
He's gonna pay it off one penny at a time, right?
That's right.
All right. So we're gonna keep digging and see if we can find some silver out here on this old spot. We'll be back if we get any. All right, everybody, I'm back out here with Kentucky Pull Tab, and his third coin ever is another Wheatie that obviously. Did you shoot that with a 22, Mason?
No, I think somebody else did it.
Somebody shot that with a 22 rifle, and he found that. Where were you? Right over here?
Yeah, right over there.
Right over here, up close to that old porch foundation. I'm right over here by this tree, and got a pretty decent signal, and was shocked to pull this 1911D Wheatie, and it was like 1 inch deep. So this has probably been bulldozed or something, I don't know. But that's it so far. Found a couple clad quarters from the 70s and a few other Lincoln pennies, and that's it so far. We're about to wrap it up and head up to the main house. So we get into anything else, we'll let you know. This is Kentucky Shooter. It's winter time. I've come back out to my old hotel site where I found that 1805 dime last year and various other things, or back last winter. I like hunting this place in the winter, and it's tough hunting because he didn't cut the grass out here this fall, and so I'm just kind of having to get in between the high spots. But I got a good penny signal here. Hadn't been out here too terribly long, and you can see it right there in the plug. Not sure how I missed it last year. I came back with my my smaller coil, my sniper. That's a Wheatie, but it's an old green Wheatie. So I'll clean up a little bit and see if I can get a date, and then I'll give you a look. Okay, looks like 1917, which is right in range for what I would hope for out here. So good first find for the day. See if we can get on some old silver. Hey guys, I'm in a new site. This is an old school in my community. It's not that old. It was actually built right around the end of segregation times. It was built to be a black high school, and then everything was desegregated, and it was used for an elementary school for a while. Not for long. Then it was sold off, all this property, to a company, a plant that uses this for storage. And so I've been out here and piddled a time or two, never really found anything. I just started working this area out here that had to have been a playground. I've been finding, I've had 3 pocket spills probably from the 60s. I've been digging wheat pennies all over the place. I mean, left and right. And I knew there had to be some silver out here, and lo and behold, finally I get over here, and guys, finally flipped me a Merc in the ground. And I haven't even looked at the date yet. I left the camera up there in the car and went back to get it. So let me clean it up a bit, and I'll give you a better look-see. All Alright guys, here we go. She's a 1944. A lot of silver was dropped during World War II. A lot of money flowing in 44, 45, so nothing to write home about. But guys, she's silver, and I will take her. Let's see if we can find some. Alright guys, I'm not too far. I just dug that first Merc right over in here somewhere. You can see next to the building, I'm in roughly the same spot. I'm in the stuff now, guys. You see my coin imprint right here. And there goes Mr. Silver Rosie. 1956. That's what I'm talking about. Got more of that out here. Shoot a bit of a wrap up today. I didn't obviously show you every target I dug today. I dug a ridiculous pile of pennies because every one of these freaking, there's only like one zinc in the whole bunch, maybe two. The rest are just old copper pennies from the 60s, and it was ridiculous the VDI they were giving off. Some of them were giving off 80, 81s, and I was getting some down in the 40s and 50s. It made no sense at all. I had to dig every one. And what is so weird, I dug all those pennies. These are the only two clad dimes I dug in the whole place. And I dug my two silvers as well. Dug a pile of nickels, because I was getting into all those good nickel signals. Just 2 quarters all day, and then 7 Wheaties. I found this little senior key from 1988. Got pretty excited when I first saw it. I thought that I was onto some gold. All I saw at first was just that point sticking out of the plug, and about freaked, but it's gold plated. It's like the ones we had. By far the most interesting trash piece I found. This has got to be the smallest gun that I've ever dug, by far. Obviously it was some kind of little toy hung on something, I don't know. I'll try to clean it up and see what I can salvage from it. But that's it for today. I don't know, probably about 60, 70 coins, and but 2 silver, so made it all worth it. It's Kentucky Shooter signing off. Happy hunting out there, guys. Dig some good stuff. Hey everybody, I'm at a new site today. It's Saturday. I'm out here. That's Western Kentucky Digger over there, and we're out in the cornfields at his secret site. It was a skirmish in this area, some old houses here, and I just had a pretty cool find. Got a whisper of a signal, and looks like a carved, it's been cut and sliced on little pistol ball, just right here in the hole, about 3 inches deep. So first relic find of the day, so pretty cool. Gonna keep on looking, see what else we can find. Okay guys, got another pretty decent signal down in the low penny range, and flipped it over and you see it's still attached. And it's plugged right there. It's a flat button with the shank gone. So love finding those old flat buttons. Let's see what else we can get into. Alright guys, just dug another small flat button here. Shank broken. Up here in the midst of all the iron. Awesome find. Alright, just made another cool brass find. Just this little brass hook piece. I didn't film it a minute ago, but I just found a brass ring not too terribly far away. So pretty cool pieces. Not sure what they're for, but pretty awesome. Alright guys, cool find. It's another flat button. This one with the full shank. So still on the stuff here on the hilltop. Alright guys, it's been a while since I found anything, but I just pulled this really awesome concave flat button with a little piece of shank still on it. It's really thin but wide. I don't think there's anything on the face of it. I guess it can't be technically a flat button since it's not flat, but cool old button nonetheless. So I'm gonna keep looking.